We did get a lot of pictures from it, and it was Stark County and Carroll County that basically ended up seeing the lump sum of these land spouts. There you can see it right there. This was sent to me on Twitter by Tara Thinks You Rock, which I think is quite a nifty Twitter handle, if I do say so myself. But you can see right here, just above the trees, a little tiny funnel. It's off the ground. They can touch down. They can cause some minor damage, 50-mile-per-hour winds or so. But this was in Louisville. Funnel cloud, no sirens going off here. And thank goodness the sirens weren't going off. This is not the big bad tornado that's caused by a supercellular thunderstorm. These are just basically little whips of wind that just so happen to line up with developing showers and storms. And that's what we had today. Look at the last 6 hours. We've seen these little scattered showers popping up and just enough of a little shear in the atmosphere to get those land spouts rolling. But all of that is now moving out. And we are left with quite a nice evening, everybody. Winds are out of the north. It's a bit brisk at times, but you can see the difference in temperatures from north to south. Mid-70s north, low 80s south. That will be the scenario that sets up for the next couple days. We'll have the cooling influence of the lake. And once you head farther inland, that does allow things to warm up just a little bit. So we'll go with 80 tomorrow in Cleveland. It'll probably be 83, 84 degrees the farther south you go. Look at the big picture here. 73 right now in Marquette, 79 in Minneapolis. This cool air is definitely with us. We're in a dip in the jet stream known as a trough. The big bubble of no trouble, the dome of hot air, that is well out to the west of us. We don't have to worry about that. The dividing line between the two will be the area where we have a lot of stormy weather over the next couple of days. And ever so slowly as we head through the week-long forecast, that ridge is going to try to move back to us. It's going to have a hard time doing so. This trough that we are in, the cool air that we have here is pretty stubborn. So as far as your hour-by-hour forecast goes, I mean, it's pretty easy peasy. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s through late evening and fading back into the low and mid 60s for the start of the day tomorrow. Early risers, you may have some 50s if you're farther to the south. A very refreshing night. Still a little humid closer to the lake, but the rest of the area should be enjoying some very mild conditions. We'll have a few clouds around, not expecting any rain showers, and I think mostly sunny skies will do it. But notice the temperature shift, mid 70s north, low 80s south. Lake Erie's cooling influence certainly notable. And as we head through the rest of the evening then, I mean, it's just going to be beautiful. This is the kind of like midsummer bonfire setup that we have going on. Here's your Universal Windows Direct forecast. 80 and mostly sunny for tomorrow, low 80s then for Friday. How does mid 80s sound for the weekend? I think the weekend looks phenomenal. Mostly sunny on Saturday. Mothers of the Bride, you're welcome. Low 80s on Sunday with a slim chance for some pop-ups. And there's that little bit of warm air that tries to sneak in early next week as temps pop back well into the 80s.
That looks amazing. Thank you, Betsy.